Good morning. It's Margaret Petty at the University of Sewing. It is Facebook Live. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
And Rachel is back. You might not have had any reason to know this, but she just got back from a lovely vacation.
Yes.
I think you had a good time.
And we did. We had such a good time. It was the first vacation I got to take with my husband, just the two of us, in 13 years. It was amazing. I'm tired. I'm a little bit delirious today. So let's do this. Woo, it's Friday.
It is Friday. And right now we are in the middle of National Serger Month. The world has been wild for a while.
Oh my gosh.
The world's been a little wild. And I want you guys to know that regardless of what you're hearing, at the moment, the world is okay. It's okay.
Everything.
We are going to show you some fun things. Nothing has changed on our pricing right now. We're still running our National Serger Month sale. That's all really good. Yes, there might be some changes coming here in the future, but you know, with the changes from Joann's, there were going to be changes regardless. There were going to be, with Joann's closing, there was going to be some changes.
We're going to be in a moment of flux for a little bit, but in the meantime, we're still here. We
have all kinds of deals.
So many deals. We have things in stock ready for you to take home today, so you don't have to worry about anything shipping or ordering like that. We have them here. Come and get all of your super fun things. I actually just used my serger this morning. I was finishing the edges on my quilted jacket, and so I used my serger on that. Did not really have the correct color thread, but it's fine.
Well, yeah, sometimes that happens. You know, one of the things you can always do with your serger, if you haven't really thought about this, is you can always take some bobbins to get the correct thread color. Oh. So do it on your sewing machine. You know, go over your sewing machine. Take maybe it's a cone of thread or it's just regular thread, and you can make some bobbins, because a lot of times what we need is just enough to go around a hat.
Just enough, but yes.
So you can use those. So that's a kind of a little tip and trick for those of us who've used sergers for years. Now, you've got a giveaway to talk about, so let's do that first.
This is a super fun giveaway today. If you are watching us on Facebook this morning and up through tomorrow morning, so in the next 24 hours, you're watching this live video, you hit that share button, put in the comments that you shared it so that we know who shared it, then you will be entered into our giveaway and you can win this. So I picked out some fun stuff for you today. So we, of course, have our wonderful Bernina red clicky top pen. It's the good pen, you guys. And then we have these really cool tins. They're Schmetz needle tins. These will be perfect for any of your sewing supplies. They're nice and deep. They're a great square size. Inside, you just get a couple of really great needle identification books. This little pocket guide to all of your needles.
It's just the couple
It's just those. There you go. Just these couple of things in here so that you can use the tin for all of your little sewing supplies and everything. This would be great for all those little tiny rulers, like my 3.5-inch ruler. That thing wanders off on me constantly. So, like, this would be so handy to have.
I also think that this is a great place if you have a lot of needles. Store them in your box. If you've got a lot of hand needles, again, it's a great place to do that. So it's a really cute little tin. It's a lovely pen, and you can win that. And how do they do that?
They just have to watch our Facebook Live in the next 24 hours and hit that share button. Put in the comments that you shared.
You mean like Julia and Kathy just did?
They always are
good
great.
morning. Good morning, ladies.
Okay, so we're standing here in front
And Donna. We can't forget. Donna just shared.
We are standing here in front of all the long arms. Why are we standing here in front of the long arms? Because
even though it's National Serger Month, we're still standing in front of our long arms because long arms are still awesome and fun.
And you didn't even know this, but we just got in. We have not one extra hoop frame. We have two.
Oh,
so we have a couple of extra hoop frames here. That means that, you won't even have to wait for it.
Nope.
Q16 with hoop frame ready to go out the door. You can get it. And where do we deliver to?
We deliver just bases the Midwest. So we've always said that we will give you that free delivery and setup within a 60-mile radius, but we're nice people, and if we like you, if you come in and you're just a good person, we're like, we like you. Where do you live? Oh, how about you live in Marshall, Illinois?
Which is 73 miles.
73 miles away, all the way across the border, over in Marshall, Illinois. Peg, you're getting your long arm today. How exciting is that?
It's so
So
exciting.
we're letting you know, don't forget about this so that you can buy things. And since we have
So
stuff in
where else
stock,
have we delivered to, Rachel?
we have delivered to the great state of Ohio. We have delivered down to
Kentucky.
We have done Kentucky,
We
yes,
have done
right?
Kentucky.
We will go
All over Indiana.
all over Indiana, way up north. I mean, we just basically, again, if we like you, we'll be like, yeah, we'll send the guys there. Whatever, we're fine with it.
Now, there might be a little surcharge if it's
If it's
well
significantly
over.
out of our range, yes. But you know, going those extra 13 miles for Peggy, I think that's going to be fine.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, guys, so we have all kinds of long arms. Oh, by the way, the one we're delivering today is this sweet girl.
It's my long arm.
Yes.
Well, this one isn't mine. Mine is at home. But this is, but she got exactly the same one that I have, which I think is just, it's like the Q20 on the studio frame. It's just a honey of a machine.
And you know what? We have extra roller work kits right now in stock.
Awesome.
And you know what else we have in stock? We have casters in stock. We have laser lights in stock.
Yes.
We've got all the stuff, guys.
And
If
all,
you,
and the,
the handles?
no, the
what?
clippy, the clippy things.
These.
To go, no, oh my gosh, channel locks. The channel locks. So you can do those perfectly straight lines. I told you guys I'm tired.
So, if you're needing something for your long arm, you don't have it, maybe your shop didn't get it in. And so, I am fascinated sometimes with what I hear from some people about, well, my shop won't get me this, or my shop doesn't do that. And I'm like, oh, they probably would if you ask the right way.
Yes.
But sometimes I hear, oh no, they won't.
Just ask us.
Well, we've heard of
So
people who have
easy.
bought at Paducah, get
Yes.
it delivered from Chattanooga, Tennessee in this area, and then
They don't help them at all.
And then
They don't
they
teach
don't
them
do anything.
anything. They don't help them. They don't give them tips and tricks. One of the things I want to do with you today, Rachel, is we're going to do a quick video on how we load a frame.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
Because I think that for our customers, since we have so many of them now, we're going to make sure we have a video on how we do it. And so we'll show them how to load both the hoop frame and the long arm, and hopefully that will help you. Because you know what? Since we do deliver in these various areas, what happens is sometimes you need the information and it's at 6:30 and we're closed, and so that's always a little problematic. But I think, you know, we have a video online that shows how to thread the machine. We have different things that we have tried to help you with. We've also got a huge collection on our YouTube channel of videos that I think are really good and that will help you. So if you live somewhere else, and I know we have a couple of wonderful customers who live across the country. Of course, we couldn't be their long arm dealer, but we have those videos available. So hopefully if you get stuck, something in our playlist for long arms will help you. I also want to bring people over here because you know what? We maybe didn't tell you enough because we've still got a couple chairs available.
Oh, the chairs.
Why do we have chairs available?
How on earth does this keep happening? Because these chairs are so great. They are seriously, they are some of the, not only the comfiest chairs, but also storage.
Very useful.
You guys
Very useful.
look at all of that storage, and you know, like that's always the thing that you need more of in your sewing room, right? You always need more
What's
storage.
so cool is that right now for $329, you can have a Aero chair drop shipped to your home, regardless if you live in California or you live in New York. We can get that done for you. So, but if you live in Bloomington or surrounding areas, just come in, have a twirl around in this lovely seat, and you can get one of these
And
cute
you
little bags.
Can get a little bag. We're handing these out as little prizes just for trying out the chairs. That means all you got to do is come in and sit down on the sucker And you'll walk away with a bag.
And what's really cool is we actually have quite a few of these available in stock right now. So if you are needing that, we have really, I think we're in one of the best stock positions we've ever been in.
Oh, yeah.
So machines, cabinets, chairs, we've got pretty much everything in the shop. We're making good deals for you. You don't have to worry about any extra pricing or anything like that. None of that is happening. And so we want you guys to know that we are here for you. We're going to help you with your pricing. We're going to help you with any of your questions. And now let's talk about these pretty little sergers.
Let's talk about sergers. Sergers, you guys. These are amazing.
So much fun. I can't turn this one on because they don't have a plug.
That's right.
Well, it's right here, Rachel.
I was gonna say, I know I had to rob a cord the other day, so
Yeah,
probably.
and so one of us probably robbed a cord. So what we've got right here is just strictly an air threading serger. And these are amazing because all you have to do is flip this. It closes these tubes. And then when you press on the foot control, it sends air into this. It sucks these threads through and you are threaded. It is truly amazing. And what I will tell you is that these machines change everything for people who've been very scared of sergers. Because
not just scared, I think some people are traumatized by sergers.
They might be. They might be. So let's talk about prices. So right now, if you have had sergers in the past, you don't like threading those lower loopers, everything has been kind of a nightmare for you, this air threader, you can get this for $24.99. These normally have been $37.49. We have them in stock. It is a wonderful, wonderful serger. For those of the people who've come in and asked me, well, if you were trying to get something, you've had sergers over the years, you want a sturdy serger, but you want something that maybe is a little bit bigger. What's really fabulous is you've got a free arm here, and you know how to use them. This is going to be the workhorse, and honestly, I don't know what you'd have to do to need one again in the future. I mean,
And this one doesn't bounce around. It just sits there and so smooth and
smooth and quiet, no crazy vibrations.
No, it's a lovely machine. Lovely machine.
Beautiful.
Now, for the person who wants a little bit more convenience, what do you want? You want to be able to go into here. You want to be able to say, oh, I've got all these gorgeous different items here. And what you're seeing me do is I am changing the screen so that I can see the menu that will show me the different stitches. And this is so fabulous because you have got a whole bunch of different stitches available to you. It's got a menu on here so you can see what they're called. They actually show a pretty good picture of what the serger stitch looks like. And then you can click on that button and it will guide you through
Step by step by step.
But not just that. It also has videos.
How do I do how do I thread that up? I forgot. Oh, that's how I do it. Look at that.
Oh, I mean,
so wonderful.
I will tell you,
I love this.
A lot of people I know, once they get these, they are in a different part of the universe because now they don't have to get the book out every single minute. They're really
exactly. How many times have you sat down at your serger and been like, oh man, it's threaded for a 4-stitch overlock, and I really want to do a rolled hem today. How do I do that?
Well,
and then you
it
just sit there
scares
and
you. And where do I set the tensions? Well, these will do it all automatically for you. But the very wonderful thing about this is, and the thing that this takes you into another level with a serger, is it will preset your tensions for you. But if those tensions aren't doing what you want them to do, you just change it.
You just change them. All you have to do is change them. Yeah.
And I understand that the other brands out in the market, while they have some nice quality stitching and they will preset the tensions, they don't give you an option to change them. And they also do not do a good job of, there's no computer on them.
There's
It's
no
in the
guide.
context of the videos and stuff. They have a computer, but the computer does more like the presetting of your tensions. It doesn't show you through. And what I found fascinating is that when I went to my L890, and we're going to show you that here in a minute, that machine got me into a different level of understanding what my serger did.
Oh, I bet. I would imagine.
It
yes.
was very fascinating because the computer's on board here. It walks you through. Then you know what is going on and what things you have to change. And it starts to set the wheels in motion and helps you figure out how that machine actually works. Now, this one is also got a great price on it. It is only $5,000, but it comes with over $1,600 in free gifts.
What?
So you're going to get
Amazing.
extra feet. You're going to get extra things that you need. And again, we've got them in stock.
So, Margaret, what about the people who are watching and say, well, I don't make clothes. I really don't have a use for it.
That's not true.
Quilters need sergers. Oh my gosh. Do you want to take this one? Shall I take this
No,
one?
I do such a variety. They
Yeah.
might not really believe me because I'll use mine for clothes too.
All right. So I've got basically we got a triple threat for sergers here with quilters. First of all, do you pre-wash your fabrics? I mean, I do. I know it's a big quilting debate, right? But don't you hate it when you pre-wash a fabric and everything just frays and you just get this wadded up, tangled mess in your washing machine, even if you set it for a delicate cycle? You know what I do? I take my yardage over to my serger and I just serge all of those raw edges and then I toss them in the washing machine.
And it doesn't even matter what color you serge it.
It doesn't matter. No, whatever is on there is like, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. And so I can pre-wash all of my fabrics, number one. Number two, you can set your serger to create a perfect scant 1/4 inch seam allowance. So that so you can actually piece all of your quilts using your serger.
Do we have an example of that?
Don't we have, oh yes we do, over here. We have the Bloom and Grow quilt. Wow, I am out of it today. The Bloom and Grow quilt. This entire quilt, start to finish, soup to nuts, is all done on the serger. Now this is done with an L890 because she used some cover stitch and decorative stitching on there. But all of this piecing, everything that she's done was done with the serger. So you can get those perfect 1/4 inch seams. And I know people always are telling me, but Rachel, because you're using 4 threads instead of 1, that must mean your seams are bulky. Not true. That's actually a myth. Sergers create a flatter seam than a sewing machine does because it compresses all of those edges completely. This is on wheels. Okay, don't lean back.
We were talking about the free gifts. That L860 is going to come with the serger accessory case, which is this little guy right here. It is going to come with the big book of serging. It is going to come with a Skills Hub class. And you're going to say to me, Margaret, what is a Skills Hub class? Well, a Skills Hub class is Bernina's online virtual class that goes through the basics of a serger. So if you buy the L860, you are going to be able to get that Skills Hub class free with that machine. But it also is going to be true. We have two different we have two L890s. One is this beautiful black version, which was Bernina's entry into the air threading serger market. And this L890 is the only difference between it and the Quilters edition is the front of the machine. Mm-hmm. That black version versus this white version.
If you like the sleek black versus the white, that is maybe has an advantage of being able to see your threads a little bit better.
The reason I come back to that one first is because this one also is going to come with my accessory case. It is going to come with the Skills Hub card. it is going to come with an accessory set, which is a ton of feet. It is a ton of feet, guys.
Including the clear foot, which is absolutely so necessary.
So it comes
wonderful.
with these this is what happens for both machines. You get an accessory set of feet. You get the Skills Hub card. You get the case to put all the feet in. And you are going to get the big book of serging, which is like your Bible to help you figure out the rest of the things with serging.
Handy. Oh
So,
my goodness.
Even if you don't think you need one as a quilter, have you ever needed to shorten sleeves on a garment, or you've ever needed to shorten sleeve or your pants hems? I know that some of you are tall, but the majority of us are not. And it seems like everything these days is made for someone 7 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
So you're shortening things. Well, the nice thing about the serger is just the serger function. You can go ahead and cut off the bottom of your pants. You can serge it, and then you can take it over your sewing machine and just straight stitch it. So having a serger is a really fabulous thing.
Or you can get yourself an L890 and you can do it all in one. Look at this. I was about to show. Look, I love like these tiny little free arms that they have here. So you can do those little sleeves. You can actually fit that over this free arm here so that you can do, you know, you're trimming off to shorten them, because again, I need it shortened. And then you can switch it over to a cover stitch function, and now you can cover stitch that sleeve hem so that it'll look professional.
You have a
lovely.
sleeve that has that braid on it.
I have no.
Yes, you do. This is done. It's got to be done with cover stitch. It's got to be.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Kind of. Now we're gonna just pull my clothes down now.
And it's definitely
down there,
on there. Well, it's
So you can
on
see,
mine,
there you go.
so maybe it's
hard to
easier
see. There
to
it
see.
is. There it is. See, I've got
That's
it
a
done
cover
right here.
stitch.
Got a cover stitch right there. So you get those
Because
wonderful
guess what?
flat hems.
This shirt,
Did you make it?
no.
Oh.
But I had to hem the sleeves. So now, if you like the white version of the Bernina L890, it is the Quilter's edition. It's got the different front on it. Now, that is the only difference between these two machines as far as the machine goes. But the gift with purchase is completely different.
Yes.
So
and
the
it's
gift with
amazing.
purchase, it's going to come with a travel bag. It is going to come with the kit to make this really cute quilt and the pattern that goes with it. It's going to come with the big book of serger quilting. It is also going to come with a group of feet. And Dave, if you go to that, you can see all the different things. So there are some different gift with purchase packages. If you are looking at this and go, well, Margaret, I really don't want one and I want the other, we can figure that out. We've got all the gift with purchase, all the feet. We've got the thread bundle. We've got all the things. And so if you want some of one package and maybe you want some of another, if the money is even, I don't care.
And again,
I don't care.
if we like you, we'll bend the rules no matter what.
Now, last thing and the thing, I've been carrying
you've been
these
carrying those
around the whole
yes.
time. Okay, so one of the things I want to tell you about are the belt loop holder. There is a belt loop folder. It's called a C30. If you already own a L890, this is an incredible addition for your accessory items. Now, what you need is you need the accessory holder and you need the C30. And what you're going to want to do is look at the details for these, because there's a couple C30s, different sizes, so you can make different belt loops. And what's so cool about this is that, have you ever had to make straps for a bag? Have you ever had to make straps for an apron? Any of those kind of things, or just plain belt loops for your clothes? This accessory items will make that process so much easier. They're 20% off this month, as are all the serger feet. So all the L series feet go with the 860 and the 850, and all the C feet go with the L890 feet, if you've been wondering why they have different letters in front of them. Also, if you can't remember all that and you want some help, just call us. I'll walk you through which pieces and parts go with your machine. Lastly, these two accessory items actually work on the Bernina Sergers. So the 64 this month, the Bernina 64, which is strictly a serger, you know what that is this month?
I know what that is this month.
The price on it's amazing.
It's only $999. That's incredible. It's usually like $1,800. It's like half off or something.
Yes,
yeah,
it's close to half off.
It's amazing. It's an incredible price. It's a great machine. If you want something, if you're like, this is really, really cool, I love it, I'm not quite ready for it yet, that's no problem. We'll get you started with that Bernina Serger, and you're going to realize just how versatile and how amazing these machines are.
It is really so helpful. And if you have been asked to make the infamous t-shirt quilt, the serger will
I didn't even get a chance to talk about t-shirt quilts earlier.
The t-shirt quilt on a serger is so incredibly easy to do and much less time consuming.
So what kind of reaction did we have? We had a lot of new people in the shop this week, and when we were talking to that one group of 6, and we asked them
if they've ever made a t-shirt quilt, and everybody goes, yeah, and then you ask them, would you ever want to make one again? Nobody raises their hand because they're a nightmare, because you have to iron 7,000 yards of stabilizer onto the back of the t-shirts. What if you didn't have to do that? What if the t-shirt quilt, when you got done, ended up being soft and pliable and was really fun to cuddle under? Well, guess what? That can be true. But you have to use a serger. You have to use a serger to do this, because the serger will stabilize the knits and make it much easier for you to go ahead and do that.
So keep those squares that you cut actually square. There have been so many times cutting a t-shirt quilt, you're like, I got it square, and then you walk away and you come back and you're like, what happened?
Yeah, it's
but the
interesting.
serger will fix that. I should be bringing in my t-shirt quilt that I made the top here in the shop. It was the very first time I had ever touched a serger, and I took the class, our Easy Serger t-shirt class, and I made the entire top in that afternoon. And it's on my couch right now. It's
T-shirt quilts can be easy, guys. But you do need a serger for the process. So, are you thinking that you want to do this? Maybe you've already purchased one. Don't know. Maybe you purchased one. If you've purchased one and you don't know how to use it, get that serger out of your closet. Come to one of our serger classes. We will help you. But if you've never used it before, it might be a good idea to come in for an introductory lesson to it. And we don't care what brand it is. We can help you with all of them. If it hasn't been used, say you bought it 6 years ago and it's sat in a closet for 6 years. Let us service it first, because there's a lot of grease and oils and stuff that people don't realize can harden up in that period of time.
Yeah.
So make sure you do that. Okay, we have a lot of things coming up. Trunk show tomorrow.
Trunk show tomorrow.
So what's going to happen with the trunk show, because it looks very interesting on the website. It says 12:30 to 5. What it is that we are going to go ahead and put on mannequins all these different, all the different quilted jackets, quilted vests, clothes we have that are quilted. We're going to put them on mannequins. We're going to put them on hangers. We're going to have the classroom kind of set up for this. Then what we're going to do is bring out the books and things, and there's going to be people here to be able to talk to you about the classes coming up that we're going to be able to do on those quilted garments and how you can make your own. So it is a great time for you to come in, ask us all the questions about the classes that we've got coming up to do all of this. They're coming up quick. We'd like to get you signed up. So come in tomorrow. If you can't, for some reason, come in for the trunk show, I am going to do at least a, we're going to go ahead and do something.
Oh, Margaret, hello.
So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do at least a small clip for Facebook Live to show you guys all the garments, and we will talk a little bit about the classes. If you have a specific question, don't hesitate. Give us a phone call. We will do our best. There is a floating
There's a
thing.
little floating,
There's
it's like a
floating
feather or
thing. It is
something.
a feather.
How did the
We
feather
brought
get
in
in
a
here?
feather. So
Is it a bird?
yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, everybody, we are going to be here tomorrow morning for Facebook Live. We'll have some more things to show you then. We've got all kinds of new stock in. All kinds of really fun things have come in from Riley Blake and things like that. We'll go around and show you some of this stuff. It's a lot of fun. Don't forget, the Serger sale only lasts the month of April. If you're thinking about it and you want a demo, just let us know. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow morning for Facebook Live.